at Eternia Dreams. So, this was a long time coming. Been asked a ton. Hey, do you think you could do some different previews instead of just doing them on your Facebook page or Instagram page directly to YouTube? So, this is a first, man. I don't know how it's going to work because a lot of times, most of my sales when I'm live on Facebook, we have bids and timers, etc. So, we're going to change it up completely just for you guys first. So, I have my hand. So, Nikki made sure I didn't mess up on anything. I have it all written down. So this is the first for us live sale on Eternia Dreams YouTube channel. That's us. Now, all claims must go through the Eternia Dreams sales team profile on Facebook. Just send a message of the items you want to claim. All payments are through PayPal, goods and services only. We're a business account. We are going to charge the 4% for the fee. We will collect the deposit before packing orders if you're a new customer. What that does, man, it protects us. I can't tell you how many times we have told people things sold. We start packing them up, and they never pay us. So the other people miss out, and we miss out on a lot of lost time. Then we rock and roll. All items on the sale are 20% off. You heard that right. If you buy something in this sale tonight, it is 20% off. If you spend over $1,000, because it is a vintage mock sale, a lot of times most of these are pretty expensive. So this is the regard where we're not too much worried about having bids and things like that, but this just gives you a better chance. So here we go. 20% off. This sale, the claims begin at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's where we are, and ends at midnight Eastern Time tonight. Not tomorrow, not next Friday, not yesterday. So, the big thing you got to make sure you do, man, if you don't have Facebook, I'm sorry, this sale's not going to help you. I'm very, 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 very sorry. We're trying something new here. So, this is the profile. I know that absolutely sucks, the glare. Let me see if I turn the brightness down, maybe it'll make it. There you go. That is the Eternia Dreams sales team. That account, not me, not Nikki, not any of our workers. This account is answered 24/7, 365. That is where you'll send your, hey, I want to claim the Evil Inn. Hey, I want to claim the web store. And then at the very end, we will knock the 20% off. We'll send you a total. If you're a new customer, you'll make your deposit. It's 25% down. And then we'll rock and roll. We're going to have everything packed up by tomorrow and be shipping out as long as you pay on time. At this time, because we are doing 20% off, we're not allowing any kind of payment plan options. So, because if not, then it'll just string out. So, we're planning our big move. We get the keys to our new store in Gettysburg March 1st. So, we got a ton of things we want to change. New construction, a ton of grid wall. So, it's time to boost some sales and rock and roll with you guys first. So, what did I say? Reach out to the Eternia Dreams sales team. Reach out to the Eternia Dreams sales team. That is the only way. And guess what? It is now, 4:30? So you got 3.5 hours to watch this video as many times as you want. Check out everything, because there's nothing worse. I don't know about you guys. I buy on Facebook quite a bit from a lot of sellers that I like to watch. There's nothing like claiming an item. 45 minutes later, another item comes up, and you're like, darn it. I've already spent my money. I already claimed a couple things. So this gives you that chance to completely see it all, get ready, and then tonight, reach out to who? The Eternia Dreams sales team. That is the only way we're going to check. Let's rock and roll, man. So it is on here. I'm going to show you. I have probably 30, 40 vintage mocks. I'm going to open them up. Going to go over pricing, go over everything. Keep in mind, guys, if you message us right now or you message us at 6:30, your bids do not count. You're just going to get an auto response that says, I'm sorry, your claim cannot begin until 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, get those claims in, man. It is going to be a first come, first serve. So, I'm going to start at the top. I've only got probably 6 or 7 of the Princess of Power mocks. If this sale does well, I've got a ton of boxed goodies. I've got an Eternia box, Gray Skull box, Slime Pits, Bionatops, Mantisaur. I've got Stridor. There's a ton of vehicles, but I'm not going to do those until we see how this sale works. So if you like it, leave us a message in the comments. If there's anything you think we should change for future sales, leave a thing in the comments. And don't forget, smash that subscribe button. All right, man. So, for starters, every single one of these cases will come with your item. I'm not going to trust me, we're known for how good we pack items. We're collectors ourselves, so that matters. So, up first, I've got Flutterina. She is in a Mockmasters Ghostbusters style case. Anything that says Mockmasters is UV protected. And I will pull them all out. This is 170 bucks. 170. Keep in mind, you're not going to pay 170. You're going to get 20% off. So here's your Flutterina. Here's your card. So she's got a couple little dings and dents in the corners. I want to try to show any imperfections that I possibly can see. Just looking. Bubbles, really nice. There you go. There's your Flutterina for 170. Keep it going, baby. If you hear my dogs whining in the background, I'm very sorry. My puppies are going nuts. I don't know if they're just bored. I don't know. We just ran them forever. But up next, one of the hardest ones for me to hunt down. Gosh, that Natosa. Ay. Again, will come in the Mockmasters case. She is $550. Guys, you already know you're not going to pay $550. You're going to get 20% off. If you spend over $1,000, your shipping is free in the U.S. Definitely, if you're chiming in now, watch the beginning of this video. All the information is in the description on this video, as well as the first 5 minutes on this video. So, Natosa, really clean, clear bubble. Card is very straight. This was purchased at Big Lots for $1.77. It's got a little crease right here. Your corners have, again, a little bit of wear on both sides. And I can see a little bit of creasing going up the edge. So, Natosa for $5.50, 20% off. I'm not going to go over all that on every one, but you'll be surprised, and you're going to see it in the comments. Well, I want to claim this, or how much was this? So, it'll happen. Now, I wish I knew what cases these are. I've had these since I started. I bought a collection, and the guy had a whole ton of them. They are perfect for the Princess of Power. If you haven't noticed, a lot of them, like the Ghostbusters case, is a little bit wider than it needs to be, but it protects them. Because believe it or not, the Princess of Power bubbles are a little taller than the vintage Masters. So, here we go. We got 225 on Glimmer. 225 on Glimmer. And this is Glimmer 1. I know for a fact I have 2 Glimmers. Pop it on out. This is the Glimmer with the double price tag. That's how we'll know which one. It's the Glimmer with the double price tag. She is $225. Bubble has a little bit of a yellow tendency to it. The card is still straight. It's got imperfections in the corners that I can see. And let's see, we've got a little bit of a flap crease here and here. But she looks pretty. And then when you throw her into one of these cases, now these cases have a little bit of wear, man. I've had these cases for quite a bit. On the back, it does have a little bit of a tear on the card. But again, she's 20% off. We ship worldwide. Any order over $1,000 is free shipping. Now, Glimmer number 2 only has 1 price tag. Glimmer number 2 has 1 price tag. Get her out of the case. She's a lot more yellow and a very rough flap crease. Still staying straight. She is technically punched, but still has her punch tab available. Still there. And we're at 190. We are at 190 on this pretty lady. Pop her in here. Boop. Yeah. Now, this gem is awesome, dude. This is a huge case. This is from Zolo World. I'm not sure which case this is, but it holds the Starburst She-Ra extremely well. Again, it's got a little bit of wear on the cases because we take them to shows, but I'd rather have a little bit of wear on my case than my figures. So, let's rock and roll, man. This one is 280 bucks. Again, 20% off. Dropped it. All right, so super straight, extremely thin bubble. Like, that is very thin. It's got a little, it's funny, I don't see, well, it's got a little bit of a crease on the front, but I can really see it on the back. There's like a line. And she is 280. It's got a little imperfection on the edge. There you are. Pick up my case. Puppies! What is going on? You can hear them guys. Let's go. All right, who we got next? All right, little Castaspella again. A little bit of wear on the case. She is $190, 20% off. Pop her out. Here you go, man. You got your Castaspella. Very yellow bubble. It does have a dent in the bubble right in the front. I'll show you as soon as we get done, I promise, man. It is $190. She's got a little bit of wear on the corners. Pop her back in here. And again, the cool thing about this is you can pause it and rewatch it. Once I'm done this live, you can fast forward to what figures you care about. So again, this is a completely new thing. We've never done this before. We've never offered this before. So we're just curious to see if it works. Next up, this is Castaspella number 2. She is not as yellow. She will come in one of those slim cases. She is $200. And guess what? You get 20% off. Just in case you missed it, man. All right, this one has a Kmart tag. Was originally $6.96, went on sale for $1.97. It does have a crease up top and a crease where the bubble meets. The bottom has a little bit of wear, but that is your Castaspella number 2. Now, we go into my favorite of all time, man, the Vintage Masters of the Universe. Let's go. Now, if you're just chiming in on this and you're like, what is going on? Please check out the description. This explains everything. When I'm all done this video, just rewind, go to the first 5 minutes. All of these are available to start being claimed at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just got to message the Eternia Dreams sales team on Facebook. If you have not and you're missing out, you can always add them as a friend, join our group page. They send out the totals. They send out if you have any inventory questions, etc. That's the profile that's going to handle it all. The Eternia Dreams sales team profile looks like this. There you go. All right. Let's go. Oh, I messed up, guys. I messed up. I got 2 more Princess of Power. The dogs are going nuts, Nikki. Here we go. I got Catra in the case. This case, again, they have wear in. They're 7 years old, the cases, because we usually don't sell these cases. They're too hard to get, but we've had them for a bit. It's time to let them go, man. Now, this Catra, the bubble's a little bit yellow, but it looks really, really, really nice. It's got a crease on the front going here, a little crease over here, and a little corner wear, but she looks great. There's your Catra. That's Catra 1 that has a Toys R Us price tag. She is $300. 20% off. All right. Catra number 2. Catra number 2. Her card is a lot more worn out, man. She has a very bad flat crease. It is extremely yellowed. It is $225. $225. And you can see that real rough crease right there. Corner's got some wear. But in the case, man, cases make all the difference, dude. They look so good in a case. All right, now it is all Vintage Masters from here on out. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to start off with a hammer, man. This is a big boy. Now, it is not mock, but this is 100% complete, all original Laser Light Skeletor. Now, he is not a mock. It is not a mock. It does come with the original card back. It will come in this case, as well as the figure itself will probably be wrapped up really good and then put into its own box and then put into another box to ship this out, only because of what it is. It's so rare and it's so expensive. It's so expensive. So here's your original card back. This is not the version that comes with the comic. And then here you go. See, like I have a double case just to protect the figure, just to protect that staff. I did put a battery in this and I could not get it to work. It looks like if you've never had one, when you lift the arm, there's a spring inside that pushes to make that connection. I believe that the connection needs to be pulled out some. So I'm not gonna, take it apart or mess around, but that is an option. So here you go. You've got your original cape. You've got your figure, still has a very good thumb. I can see a little bit of a stress mark right on the thumb, but it looks really, really good. It's got a little mark in the back. The foot has a little bit of wear. And then I got this bad boy wrapped up, man. This staff is so fragile, guys. I have a reproduction one on my Skeletor. My vintage one is put away. Just too scared. So there is your staff. I'm going to put that right back in there real easy. Put my Skeletor back on there. Close this up. Put it in there. Put it back in. And this is $2,000. It's 2,000 bucks. It's 2,000 bucks. 2,000 bucks, all original. All original. You're going to get 20% off of anything I showed tonight. If you spend over $1,000, you're getting free shipping. All right, let's go, baby. Up next, we got Evil Lynn. She is in a Mock Masters case. This is 260 bones. 260 bones, 20% off. From here on out, I'm not saying it no more. It's kind of too repetitive for me, man. So there you go, man. You got an Evil Lynn. She's got a really rough up top of her card. I don't see any flap crease. Looks very, very good. Yeah, man. The old 12-backer Evil Lynn. Let's put her back in. She was 260. All right. I've got 3 weapons tax. Let's see, 85, 70, and then 85. So I'm going to go in order based on the prices. Do the cheapest one first, which is the bilingual weapons pack. It is going to come in that case. It's 70 bucks. That is your bilingual weapons pack. Super straight. Looks awesome. I can tell where someone removed the sticker, which it happens. I personally like the old stickers, man. I like seeing the old Toys R Us and all that. Like, that's, I don't know. I'm a nerd when it comes to that stuff, so I like it. Up next, the next 2 are not bilingual. I believe that one should be priced down a little bit more. It shouldn't be 85 too. This is going to come with this case. This is weapons pack number 2. It looks really nice. It does have some wear up in the corners, as you can see. It's got a little bit of a flap crease right above where it says weapons, but still sealed. That is 85. Again, you already know what discount you're getting. And then the last weapons pack. The card is really, really, really beat up. I've got 85 on it, but I'm not going to charge that. We'll do 70 bucks. It will come with the case. You've got your weapons pack. Very straight. It's got that flap crease. It's got a whole bunch of creases on the front. Remove tag, but still sealed. And I can feel it's got a little crack in the plastic right here in the corner. I felt it in my hand. So I'm going to do my very best. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you message us tonight to claim something or have a question on something, you do risk the potential to miss out on something, as I will not be here to get you any more photos. So definitely make sure I'm doing my very best to point out any flaws, but I'm not allowed to be in the mall past 9, so we won't be here. All right, I got 2 Ryoblast. I'm going to continue to try to do the best first. It will come in a Mock Masters case. Here we go. Really, really clean Ryoblast. Rio Blast, whatever you're happy to call it. As a kid, this was Cowboy He-Man. I had no idea. I just loved him. Super clean. I mean, this thing looks great. It's got a little mark, like a crease on the corner. But I mean, that is as clean as you can possibly get. And that is $680. $680. Again, 20% off. You already know. You already got that figured out. Rio Blast number 2. Rio Blast number 2. Let's get it started in here. Let's go. Number 2, man. Again, I can tell where someone had a sticker on the front of him at some point in time. A little Google would definitely take that off. The bottom has a little bit of a crease. I can feel it right there. The card itself looks like, man, that's a tough one, man. It almost looks like it's been resealed, or it's starting to lift a little bit. Yeah, okay, it's lifting a little bit. It's not coming off, but you can see where the inside off is coming off the glue. But that is your Rio Blast there. It does have a little crease on the back there and on the corner. This one is $520. $520. That is a tough one to find on card. Find a lot of King Hiss, a lot of Rattlers. Up next, I've got Blast Attack. Again, I'm going to do it based on what's popular. Now, again, it's my store. I'm going to change the prices. I think even at 20%, I think this is a little bit high. It will come with the Mock Masters case. This is Blast Attack with the New Burst logo up top. Super clear. It does have a crease right around the bubble. Bubble looks good. There's no cracks. It's got a little indent here. Make sure nothing's lifting. Can't tell. Nope. I guess you can just see where there isn't any glue, but like where this creases began, it's starting to, like, you can see where the plastic's coming up a little bit. It's too hard to get on camera. This is $840. Not today. I'm going to do $750. You're going to get 20% off of $750. This is Blast Attack number 1 with the New Burst. Then you got Blast Attack number 2 that has no New Burst, no stickers of any kind. This is really clean. I probably should have done this one first, but I saw the New Burst and I like those more. It's just preference. He is extremely clean. This one is $790. It does have a little crease in the corner, but the bubble looks beautiful. Oh, Blast Attack. And he looks good. Just double checking everything. Looks nice. Oh, looks good to me. Man, it's cool. Super cool. It's been a long time since I've eyeballed a bunch of vintage mocks. So this is my paradise. Now, up next, these 2 figures are 100% complete, just loose. They come with their mini comic and their card back. So here's your Ninjor. He is $210, 20% off. I've only got, I think there's 3 items in today's sale that are loose. So there is your Ninjor card back, your mini comic, and your Ninjor. Got a little dust on his butt, got to be wiped off. Legs are a little loose, but again, the O-rings are so easy to swallow, or the leg bands. You can tell I've been working on G.I. Joes too much. Personally, take a little bit of WD-40, put it on a paper towel or a wipe, and that'll clean up those nunchucks a bunch. They have a little bit of a rust. You've got his sword, which has little dings on the top, but nothing major. And then you've got his bow. Looks super good. All right, put this guy back in. Again, he was $210 on the Ninjor loose. Last but not least is Clamp Champ. Clamp Champ, again, that is loose. This is one of Zolo's new cases. The back is a 2-piece design. You've got your Clamp Champ, which is really funny because he's actually fighting Ninjor on this. What a quinkadink. And then you've got your mini comic. And then you've got your clamp champ, man. This guy looks great. It's got a little bit of a nose rub. That comes because his entire head is actually black. They paint that brown face. So anytime he gets scuffed or nicked, you're going to see that black coming through. But very clean figure. Legs are really solid. Hey, what's up, man? And then you've got his weapon of choice. Let's see if it's... My springs must be... Yep. So it looks like the spring is backwards on that. See, my personal one I took apart. Might have to do some work. See, yeah, but so okay, technically not working. Usually it happens from being overworked, and you have to take it apart and you flip the spring, and it'll just come back out. So clamp champ is looking for where they hid the price tag at. Oh, he's on the front of this. Okay. Give me 1 second. Clamp champ is 130. We're gonna do $90 plus 20% off. What's up, man? All right, let's keep it going, dude. We've got Battle Armor Skeletor Unpunched. This is definitely a hard head. I can only tell because I'm a variant collector. You can just tell by the glossiness on the face. Very, very awesome figure, man. I've got $1,150 on this. Not tonight. I'm going to do $900, and then you're going to get 20% off. So you just would say, hey, guys, just watch the live. I'm going to claim that Battle Armor Skeletor for $900. So there is your Battle Armor Skeletor. Bubble is all intact. It does have a little crease at the top above his head. And then on the back side, you can really tell where he's got this crease going right across the top. Corners have a little bit of wear, but that is a Battle Armor Skeletor hard head on card. Crazy. I think the craziest mock I have in the store right now is the Mosquito with the Eternia comic. I have it graded up front. All right. Up next, we got Leech. Leech, probably the coolest sucker in the whole place. Get the joke? All right. He is 160. Comes in a Mock Masters case. Bubble is crystal clear. This comes with the maroon bow. Very straight card. Looks incredible, man. You can see a little bit of wear where it was probably hanging on a peg hook a little bit. It's got a crease across the corner. But there's your Leech. Had a couple friends that were Leeches back in my day. Had to cut ties, man. Now I got some of the coolest friends in the whole world. So, you know, I got friends I can call that I don't even have to explain what's going on. They just be here, man. Very grateful for that. Up next, man, the king of the whole Eternos, King Randor. It's got new burst. It is unpunched, but if you look really closely when I take it out of the case, the bubbles, it looks great in here, man. It looks great. I have no 8 or 12 back, except for I think there's a Tila coming up. Stay tuned. So, this is a Malaysia figure as well as the Clamp Champ was. So you can tell the face is mint, but that isn't all painted face. It's got a crease on the plastic here. And it has a crease in the corner here where maybe the bubble got pushed a little bit. It has a very bad flat crease, but a crystal clear mock. So if you look really close, it's got some creases on the card itself. But when you put this into this, that looks phenomenal. You'd never know it. And that was 600. King Randor number 1 is 600. King Randor number 2 is the multilingual. Multilingual. That is it. It is 850. It is 850. Very, very, very nice. It does have a flat crease. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bump this down. You're still going to get your 20% off. We're going to do $775. And you're going to get 20% off of that. So you would say King Randor number 2 for $775. It does have that crease across. It is the multilingual. The bubble is very nice. There is no creases like the other one had, and it has a little bit of wear on both bottom corners. Let's rock and roll, man. And if this works, man, if this style works, I just don't know how the bidding would go if I was just live only on YouTube. Like, I don't know how I'd be able to keep up with that. So, at the moment, we're only going to be doing some of the more high-end stuff for here, and then you would message the sales team. So, if you're just hopping in, guys, please read the description on this video. It breaks everything down for you. Up next is Dragstore. Dragstore, one of the coolest guys ever from the Horde. I loved this as a kid. It was often used as a skateboard for my other bad guys. So, I've got 450 on Dragstore. You can tell he used to have a sticker on the right over top here. New burst has been punched. It does have the crease, a little bit of corner wear down here, but looks pretty good. A little bit of a yellow tint to him, but looks great in the case. And that is $450 on the Dragstore. Up next, one of the coolest figures of all time, man. This is a Hong Kong Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Wow. It's got a little bit of a yellow to it, but beautiful in the case. This is $1,100. I'm going to bump it down to $1,000. You're still going to get 20% off. So you'd be saving $300 off my price tag. Wait till you see this gem, dude. Unpunched. It looks like the punch. Yeah, the punch has been pushed. So you can still push it to make it look unpunched, but I can see the crease where the punch was. Or is, technically. It does have a little bit of a yellowing to it. You can tell it is a Hong Kong. It's got that dark purple hood. The dark feet give it away. Looking good. Not to mention, says Hong Kong on the bottom. But if you had it loose and you were like, I don't know, you also will get a Mexico Dragon Blaster Skeletor, which will have the lighter pinkish purple boots. Again, I'm a variant guy, man. The mouth on this one looks like it's all red. The head's not turned quite enough. I'm looking inside of it because that, again, you can have an all white or a solid red mouth. But that is your Dragon Blaster Skeletor right there in the flesh. That's a good one. Up next, just sold one of these, I believe Sunday or Saturday. So if you're watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a bilingual Tower Tools that is sealed. They fit great in the Mock Masters Deluxe cases. This is the motorized power pack. I kid you not, I opened up all three of mine. The scuba gear, all of it. I wanted them out. All my collection is pretty much loose now. But there you go. It looks great. It is sealed. It does have a little crease on the back corner. There's a little crease on the front corner. This is $700. This is $700 sealed. Again, you already know, man. You already know. You're getting 20% off. You already know, man. Up next, a multilingual Terraclaws Skeletor. Another awesome figure. I always also call this one Sports Bra Skelly. You know what I mean? If he lived out in the beach back when like Gold's Gym and Arnold was working out, he'd have worked out with those guys. He looks like that kind of guy. There you go. You can see, looks super, super, super good. It is a little wavy, like the card back. You can feel it's a little bit of wavy. Man, I love this Skeletor. This is another one where, like, okay, so the mouth is all red on this one, which you can also get them where they're all white. Just like Cobra Khan, you can get the different nozzles are going to be different colors. So there you go. And that is your Terraclaws Skeletor. Looks beautiful. It's got some wear on the card. And it does have a flat crease on the back. This bad boy is $740. $740? Oh man, he's on the back whooping up on Cyclone. Mossman's like, God, why does he keep hitting us? Got Fisto protecting him. Man, group of buddies, man, just taking care of business. Taking care of business every day. All right, this is not a Mock Masters case. This is a Thunder Punch He-Man. Thunder Punch He-Man. This is $5.75. I believe this card is... So I'm going to put... This has got tape on it to hold it shut. It's a crappy case. I'm not going to say which company made this one. Just keeping it from falling open too much. If I have another deluxe case in the back, I'm just going to pop this in a deluxe case for Mock Masters. It is broken right here. I'm actually touching the He-Man as we speak. It's got a crack in the bubble, man. But everything else, as you can see, when I pick it back up and I put it on card, you'd never be able to tell that that's open. It still looks great. But the top does have that damage to it. And you can see where the He-Man's got, like, it's been rubbed before from moving around too much with the head hanging out. So that is your Thunder Punch He-Man. That was one of my favorites as a kid, man. Like, the fact that he had the whole caps going in, man, I was in. I was in. That is $5.75 on the Thunder Punch He-Man. Let's keep it going, man. I've got the Mega Laser. Mega Laser is unpunched. You can tell where the punch has come out. This is the Mega Laser for $65. It will come with the case. Let me open it up real quick. I can see where it is beginning to lift in this corner. It's right there. You can actually see the dust. That's where the glue used to be. That is 60, but it looks crystal clear. If you're looking to just keep it carded, leave it in the case. Card back looks great. It's got Stinkor on the back, which has always been my favorite. Super clear. There you go. Looks lovely. Then you've got the Stilt Stalkers. The tab up top definitely has some wear. It has a little piece of tape on it. I'm assuming it's been pulled through, like maybe a peg hook pulled through it. It's got a very severe flap crease. It's not torn, but yeah, it's got like this little piece of tape on the back. It's funny that they use Stinkor on so many of these. And what I absolutely love, I just noticed, I don't think I've ever noticed this before, he's actually got Cyclone's shield. I don't know why Stinkor would have Cyclone shield, but he does. This is your Stilt Stalker. It's a little bit wavy. That is 60 buckaroos. And now I'm gonna have to get a Stinkor and put a Cyclone shield and put it in my collection just because I saw it on some art. It's the way. It's funny as a collector how like we convince ourselves why we need to do stuff. Like my buddy Adam put up the Horde Trooper with the Hordak head. It's awesome. It's from the cartoon. Up next, I've got one more of the Mega Laser. This thing is fresh. It is $65. It's got some yellowing, like browning on the back. I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't know if it's just the cardboard finally giving away. But the front looks absolutely immaculate. Crystal clear. Never been punched. That is $65 on Mega Laser number 2. Mega Laser number 2, $65. That is the unpunched Perfecto. Little Stinkor on the back. All right. And then, why don't you let him run? Here we go. Got Scareglow. Now, guys, I could easily be like, yep, Scareglow's real. No. This does exactly what it needs to do. It's probably how I ended up with it because I loved it. I'm never going to own a real Scareglow on card. Maybe I got a huge lot and it came in, that'd be the way to do it. This is a real Scareglow figure that is a reproduction staff and cape. So this is a reproduction card back. I even have it repro. It has all the information. It's $300 for the Scareglow. It will come with the case. They did a great job. Whoever made this one did a great job. You've got the glow-in-the-dark staff. You've got the Scareglow inside. You can tell by the quality on the back that it's been digitized, the art. but 300 on the Scare Glow. All right, I've got 2 of the little meaty orbs to do. This is Orbear. Orbear, it will come in this case. Again, it just keeps them safer. Orbear is 150 bucks. I don't have any other smaller cases that this might work in, so they had to work. Crystal clear, very nice. Got a little corner rub on the Orbear. Super straight, unpunched. Pop him right back in. Put my case on. All right. Up next, Tuscore. I love, man, whoever named these was just going almost like naming Merman Seaman. Glad they fixed that one. All right, I've got Tuscore. It's going to come in the Mock Masters case. This is 280. It's a lot harder to find still on card. That is Tuscore. And that is 280. Super clean. It's old KB Toys. It has been punched. It has been punched. And you'll get the case. All right, let's keep it going, man. Got a couple more. Got a couple more, man. Probably about 20 more. I got King Hiss. King Hiss is technically unpunched, but I can tell that the punch has been punched before. This is 240 with the case. Again, you're getting the 20% off. You spend over $1,000, you're getting free shipping. It's definitely got some flap crease. Got a little tear in the card right here. Got some wear on the side, you can see. It's got 2 X's. Kid must have been marking off which ones he has. Got a little crease here. But man, when you put it in a case. Watch here, let me fix this corner. I'm gonna make it so it looks good. Watch, it is gonna look like you never know that it has any kind of wear to it. That's the difference of what a case makes when you put these vintage figures in it, man. It's very kind of like an illusion. Like oh man, that thing's perfect until you pull it out. And you're like, It's like a Snapchat filter on some of these people out there. You know what I mean? All right, now this King Hiss looks a ton better. A ton better. This is 320 on King Hiss. Keep in mind, guys, if you haven't had a chance to read the description on this video, it explains all the details, exactly what this video is about, as well as you've got a few hours tonight to pick and choose and make your claims available. It is 320 bucks. Crystal clear. It does have a flap crease right across where the plastic meets the car back. Straight right here. But looks great. New burst and all. What's up, boys? I hear y'all running around. You can hear their paws. 90 pounds of dogs just running around. Got Zodak. Got Zodak coming in strong. Mockmaster case. Has a little tint of yellow. He is 740 on the Zodak. 740 on the Zodak. Again, you're going to get that 20% off. It's got a little, I tell you what, I'm going to bump him down to 600, and then you're going to get the 20% off that. It's got a little crack in the corner. The bubble is getting yellowed. It's got some creasing on the back. Tell you what, 500 bucks on Zodak. 500 on the Zodak. Only because I'm noticing where the crack, it's only going to get worse. But when you put him, so you're going to get a $500 Zodak plus 20% off the 500. Looks beautiful in the case. Up next, I've got Extendar. I'm going to do the best one first, which is the New Burst Extendar. Extendar. There you go, man. Rocking and rolling. Super clean. All crystal clear bubble. Doesn't have a flap. It's a minor crease. You can't, like, it's hard. You have to look for it. Bubble has been punched. Corners have a little bit of a wear on them on both sides, but looks great. This Extendar is $450. Extendar number 1 is $450. Extendar number 2 is $400. Looks really, really, really nice in the bubble. It does have a severe flap crease. You can see it across the back here and on the front. Crystal clear bubble. Corner's got a little bit of wear. This was bought at Bradley's for $4.97. I'm not familiar with Bradley's. But it's got Terraclaw, Skeletor on the back, Cobra Khan, Ratlord, Tongue Lashor. Look at that, dude. But, man, when you put them in them cases, dude, it makes it look so much nicer. Up next, probably the coolest guy of all Master Universe. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. You've got Stinkor. This is a hard head Stinkor. You can really tell by that glossiness in the head. I've got every pretty much Stinkor you can known to man on card and loose. So this is definitely my favorite guy of all. I like his card art has this like super gray shield. He is $740. You're gonna be getting 20% off. What's up, buddy? Come here, country. Come here, Bobs. They want to see you. They want to see you. Oh, he's big. Big old boy. Love you, buddy. Hey, go get your brother. I know, now you're going to think, oh, go get mommy. Go get mommy. I see you, bud. I see you. Oh, he scratched the crap out of my ribs. All right. Good Lord. All right. Stinkor. But call country. All right. Stinkor. A little bit of a yellow bubble. Beautiful. You can smell. You can smell it. There he is, man. God, I love this figure. That is a hard head Stinkor on card. All right, we've got Stinkor. It sucks, man. They put the Kmart tag right over the STI, so it's better than an STD. But you can see where they put the sticker right in a bad spot. But that is your Stinkor on card. This is not a hard head. This is $520. It's got some ripples to the card. You can really feel and tell. So it's not as straight, but really, really, really nice bubble. No cracks, no lifting. Looks good. Go back in that case. You can see some, like, almost some watermarks on the back. It might have got some moisture to it at one point in time. There it is. Perfecto. All right, now I've got two Teelas. Got an 8-back. Got an 8-back. 8-back Teela. Card has some wear. This is $300. Again, card has some wear. You can tell where the flap crease is. You can really tell here. It's got where a sticker used to be. Got a crease here at the tab. And then it's a letter R written on it. That is $300. It does have a little crack in the bubble right here at the foot. Other than that, man, she looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of a lift. You can maybe, on this edge, it might be starting to go up a little bit. I can just like feel it, but it looks great. That comes in a Zolo case. Now, Teela number 2 is in a Mock Masters case. Oh, nope, Zolo case. This is your typical 12-back. Is $190. Much, 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 much cleaner. You can tell where someone has removed an old price tag. Looks a lot. Still has a yellow tint to it, but the card looks beautiful. Very nice. No cracks in the bubble. Very good. Very neato. All right, we got Clamp Champ. Got a sealed Clamp Champ with the new burst for $490. $490. Comes in a Mock Masters case. It does not have a flap crease. It looks extremely well. It does have a little bit of a yellowish tint to it. a little bit of Google, and I'm probably going to end up doing it. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to Google on that old, someone had a sticker tag on the front. Come on, man. If you sell vintage toys for a living, don't put your stickers on the front of a vintage bike. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It does have a little bit of crease up top with that New Burst logo there, and then a little bit of wear on the corner down here. But other than that, Clamp Champ looks spectacular. Clamp Champ is $490. $490. Old Cyclone. That poor Cyclone looked like he got kicked around the yard a little bit, man. He was not the kid that was liked at school. All right, so Cyclone has a number 13 with a circle written on the front, up by the R. This is $160. This would definitely be a figure I would highly suggest purchasing. Send off, maybe get it graded because it's still a mint sealed figure. It looks great here. You could never tell it has any damage to it until you open it. And I can tell the card's been pushed here, and the bubble itself is just smashed down. I wonder, I wonder if maybe heat got to it, but the figure looks perfect, so I don't think that was it. I think it just got maybe stepped on. Yeah, it might have just got stepped on over here. It's got a little bit of creases at the top, as well as this back corner going around by the Fisto. That's $160. Up next is the Rattler. I have looked and looked and looked, used the flashlight. I stared and stared and stared. It's not a redneck on card. I would have kept it. It's not a redneck on card. It is $250. Looks great in the case. Great in the case. It's got a little bit of wear. It's got a little wave to it a little bit. Little corner, little thing here. Listen. Still rattles. Crystal clear bubble. There are no cracks at all on the bubble itself. And then someone wrote on the price tag up top a little bit of wear where the tab goes in. But he's fighting Thunder Punch He-Man. So who's going to win that fight? Thunder Punch all day. Popping caps. That's a whole, probably where popping the cap on that booty came from, man. Up next, I've got Spikor. Spikor is $430. It will come in the Mock Masters case. It's perfect, really, really nice and straight. It has a little crease down here at this bottom tab, like where this doesn't meet the bubble. It is unpunched. Has a little crease here as well. There's a minor tint of yellow. I mean, really minor tint of yellow on the Spikor. And this is a 4 spike. It's not a 3 spike. If you're if you're into the variants, you know what I'm talking about. But we're counting spikes on shoulders and stuff now. So there's Spikor for $430. And then I've got Mantenna. One of my favorite figures of all time. Loved him as a kid. I wish his legs were all separated, but they're not. What's up, Diesel? Come here, bub. This is my other one. What's up, buddy? He's the, oh, get down. His brother's trying to jump on him. He's the nice one. He's the sweetheart, for sure. 2 brother shepherds. I'm a sucker, man. I went to get 1 puppy. I fell in love, how cute they were, and I left with 2. And then a week later, 9 days later, I found out I'm having another kid. It's going to be awesome at the Saman house. All right, here we go. Mantenna is $260. Comes in a Mock Masters case. He's got some wear on the back of this card. It's got a tear. Someone put some tape on it to keep it a little bit better. It's got some wear on the sides here. Really clear bubble though, which is crazy. But the back of that card is definitely in some rough shape. But you're gonna get 20% off of the Mantenna. And then I've got 3 Robotos. These are the last 3 figures. I've got 3 Robotos. So I'm gonna, let me see, 10 gear, 10 gear, 10 gear. We got a 300, 300, and a 240. All right, so I'm gonna leave them like this, 1, 2, 3. Roboto number 1 is 300. Comes in a Mock Masters case. Really nice. It's got a little tint of yellow, but man, that card looks beautiful. The back of the card is not so pretty. Something must have spilled on it at some point in time. It's not sticky. It's smooth. But there's your Roboto for 300. Roboto number 1. Keep in mind, guys, anything you ever see in the background of our videos, right now, the background of our videos, you can reach out to the Eternia Dreams sales team 24/7, 365. Doesn't mean we're going to answer you right away, but that is the best contact to see anything. You do not have to wait for a sale. You don't have to wait till you come into the store. We ship worldwide. So, Roboto number 2 does come in a Zolo World case. It is 300. Bubble, again, a little yellowish. It's got a small crease here, but it looks very, very, very good. That is your tan gear, so the gear inside is tan colored. It does have a web store circled. I'm going to bump this down to $275. $275 on Roboto number 2. $275. Because it can't be the same price as the one that's better than it. That don't make no sense. Roboto number 3, and then I'm going to give you a quick preview of the Masters we have in the shop. This is $240, Roboto number 3. What's up, Wise? Got my best one here. This one here is 13 years old, 12 and a half years old, give or take. He is the best dog in the planet. Like, on the planet, in the planet, around the planet, whichever way you want to go. Now, this Roboto definitely has some wear, man. The bubble, the hand has pushed through. It's cracked. I'm going to bump that down to 200, plus you're going to get 20% off on the Roboto number 3. Army of Roboto. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So, like I said, guys, whoever just chimed in now and is like, what is going on? Is this a sale? Is this an auction? Is it anything? Here, I'm going to read it and I'm going to tell it to you. So, if you read the description on this video, it's going to give you all the information you need. So, this is a first for us, live on Eternia Dreams YouTube channel. All claims must go through the Eternia Dreams sales team profile on Facebook. Just send a message of the items you want to claim. All payments are PayPal goods and services. We do add 4% for the fee. We will collect a deposit before packing any orders for new customers to prevent packing non-payers. That sucks. All items in the sale are 20% off. The sale of claims begins 8 p.m. Eastern time zone and ends at 12 midnight. So, for example, if you message us at 7:30, you want to claim this, this, and this, doesn't count. At 8 p.m., we'll start accepting the claims up until midnight tonight. So if you message me tomorrow, I'm sorry, guys, that sale is only for those 4 hours. Any orders over 1,000 are going to get free shipping in the USA. And then if you need to know what profile are you talking about to follow, that's even easier. The profile on Facebook is the Eternia Dreams sales team. Now, let's go show you guys some Masters of the Universe, man. Let me just slide this. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. All right, man. So, let me get this case off of here. Man, that is not coming off easy. All right, man. So, you've got everything from your commemorative Masters of the Universe up to your Motu Classics. Again, I'm OCD, man. They're all in alphabetical order. You've got your Filmation figures, tons of gray skulls. This is all Classics loose, 200X loose, your vintage loose. I even have all your different instructions, your paperwork, your posters from the Master Universe, your as seen on TV, and then your new cartoon versions of the Origins, as well as Masters the whole way across the top. Rewind on down here. You've got all of your 2000X. That sounded so weird how I just said that. 2000X in package, box stuff, tons of mocks. Swing on up another Eternia. That's really cool, man. You got the Jewel. You've got the Tweeterhead Minion. There's some really crazy stuff you have to look for. Masters everywhere. This is the rack we just did live. My Princess of Power section. Tons of merch. Whether it be puzzles, games, book bags, clocks, Shoguns, Snake Mountain, Grayskull. There's another Grayskull and Snake Mountain right over there straight ahead. You've got all kinds of Masters of the Universe merch, as well as some loose orbs, some of the more expensive Motu figures, more Laser Skeletor, Laser He-Man, your 2-pack with your Stinkor, Spikor, and then, what are you doing, man? I see you. Scoot over here. You go into all of the new CGI He-Man, the Reaction He-Man, your Mega Constructs, your Revolution, your new Eternia loose figures, your Origins loose figures. And I mean, this goes all the way up. That's a 10-foot ceiling. And then more figures. Origins figures galore. We got a couple of those. As well as swing around to the end cap. You're going to have more Master Universe here. Come over here, man. You've got more of the Motu merch. The little Orko costume. The Triclops raincoat. All types of Mondo figures. I do have a Thundercats Mondo. And then you swing on down here past another Snake Mountain. Come on down. You've got your new Adventures of He-Man on card, some of your new Netflix She-Ra figures on card, some of your Mattel Creations figures, tons and tons and tons of the Mythic Legions. Of course, they go standard with Master Universe. But across the top, man, you've got the Starship Eternia, the Skeletor staffs, Bow, the Sea Harp, the Crystal Castle in box, the motherboard, another one of the Tower Tools, the Bionatops, Land Sharks, Slime Pits, Bizarro Faker 2-packs, another Nordor sealed. There is another Nordor that is graded sealed. I've got a fresh case of the stamps. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of madness here at Eternia Dreams. So it's another Eternia up there. There's another box Eternia. It never ends, man. Another Grayskull. So thank you guys for watching, man. Keep in mind, please check out the discussion on this video. It goes over all the rules. Get those claims in at 8 p.m. You have until midnight tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of Eternia Dreams. We couldn't do this without you guys. Smash that subscribe button and share. Have a great night. Peace.